Hello! I thought I'd do an update video on Matthew and how he's getting on. He is now 4 months old. He was 4 months old there on Friday, 16 weeks on Friday, and he's due his 4-month-old checkup today at the doctor's. He does have a tiny little dry cough, but I think it's more to do with the congestion. He does get quite congested in the nose, and I think it's just the mucus going down the back of the throat, and it's kind of annoying him. So I'm just going to mention that to the doctor today. Update, he's doing really well. He's sleeping really well. He's been kind of sleeping through the night from, I'd say, about 8 weeks, 7-8 weeks. He does wake up now and again, but we use the Dodie, the dummy, to kind of give him some reassurance, change his nappy as needed, and put him back in. We were doing like a dream feed kind of thing, like an ounce or two, and then kind of weaned him off that way at night. Also, I was kind of staying up and reassuring him and stretching as much as I can those dream feeds at night, and then slowly he weaned off the bottle then at night, so he doesn't get a bottle at all from, it's actually, I'd say about 9:30 now. It was about around 11 his last bottle. I'd say it's about between 9 and 9:30 now, and then his bottle in the morning now is about 8, so he gets a really good sleep. He likes to get up then around 8 o'clock, have a little play on the playmat, or in he's got a Baby Einstein seat, like activity seat. I think it's called an activity saucer that he's got, so it came with a mat, and then we've converted it now into a little seat for him. He has a jumperoo as well, and he loves that, and a little seat, and he also has a swing. So just, we vary his activities in the morning time. He does like to watch Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on YouTube quite a lot, and that's a little routine at night as well, and sometimes in the morning with him. He just likes to watch cartoons and stuff, whether it's on the TV or on the phone or on the iPad. Wake him up slowly, give him his bottle, do his nappy, a little activity, and he kind of goes back down for a nap about 10:30 or 11 in the morning time. And that's his little nap. I'd say that's for around an hour. He won't really nap any longer than an hour now. Anything from 20 minutes to an hour. Sometimes in the evening, maybe an hour and a half. I don't like him napping too long in the evening, because then he won't sleep through the night. So if he naps from like 6 or 7 till 8, he's not going to go down for 9:30. So I just kind of make sure that he gets a nap then about 2 or 3 o'clock, and maybe again about 5, 5:30. And that's kind of the way we've been doing it. He is a big eater, so in relation to feeding, I'm not breastfeeding. I did start giving the colostrum whenever he was born, and he took to the breast pretty well. And I decided to introduce the bottle pretty early, just for convenience really, and also from research, there's quite a bit in formula that's not in breast milk. A certain element of iron and vitamin D and things like that. Vitamin D especially was a big thing. It seems to be in the formula that I use, but I also give him a supplement of vitamin D, and I also give him Baby Biotics, which is the Sona brand. And I feel that's really helped his wind. He struggled a lot to get his wind up, and it's also meant to help the immune system and fight against things like diarrhea and bacteria in the gut and things like that. So you can look into that, but I really found after a week to 2 weeks, the benefit was amazing. They're about €19 a month, around that, and I'm going to keep them on until he starts solids anyway. But going back to the feeding, he's on bottles. He's on Aptamil. I started him on Aptamil first milk, and it's great because with the bottles, I find my husband can help. I find anyone can make a bottle for him. He's bonding with other people. I find there's pros and cons with breastfeeding and bottles, and each to their own, but he's such a big eater and such a big feeder that to me he needs formula. So that's just my opinion. He's on about 7 ounces every 3 hours, if we can stretch it every 3 hours. Sometimes it's every 2.5. He's just a big eater, so I started him on the Aptamil first milk, and then I put him onto the Hungry Milk, because I was like, this is not tying him over any longer than 2 hours at the minute. Hungry Milk tied him over quite well. 3 to 4 hourly, he was having 7 ounces. And then he does have a little bit of reflux. Not too bad, but he was spitting up and positing quite a bit of the milk. So I gave him the Gaviscon infant sachets in the hungry milk, which worked quite well, but I thought I may as well try the reflux formula, and that's really worked for him. He can't have the Gaviscon sachets in that formula, there's no need, because it's a reflux based formula basically, and it's really thick, that's the only thing. So I was looking on their website, and instead of letting the kettle boil for half an hour and then making your feeds, they recommend with this particular one 45 minutes, and doing it that way, and then swirling the bottle and then shaking it, because it was going all gloopy and lumpy, and I was like, I don't like this formula. But basically if you do it that way, it works. So he's doing really well. That's the sleeping and the feeding. He is a chunky little monkey. He loves his Dodie. We use dribble bibs because he is starting to teeth, and he is dribbling like mad. And his teeth haven't come through yet, but he's getting little rosy cheeks, and he had a little fever yesterday as well. So not even a fever, just a very slight temperature, to be honest. Oh, the Dodie's away. We didn't use a Dodie clip. Get Dodie clips, they're fantastic, otherwise Dodies end up on the floor all the time. But he's doing really well otherwise. He loves playing. He loves crazy voices, crazy faces. He is starting to laugh now. He was smiling probably around 6 weeks, and he's laughing like mad now. He's just started to reach out quite a bit the last couple of weeks for my hair and any necklaces that I wear, so I try not to wear long necklaces really now. But he really pulls my hair quite a lot now, don't you, darling? So we've just been encouraging him to grab toys, grab rattles, teeth. We've got the little Sophie the Giraffe teething toy as well, which he loves, and he is starting to grab the toys, because that was my concern. I was like, is he going to start grabbing the toys soon? Because to me, he should be kind of starting to grab the toys now. So we just encouraged that, and now he is. And by doing that, we just basically dangled the rattle in front of his face, and on tummy time, just side to side, showing him the toys, and he was kind of reaching for them then. So we do tummy time about 2 to 3 times a day now. These are the bottles that we use. They're the Tommee Tippee anti-colic bottles, and he's on now the second teat, which is the medium flow. So they have 3 little parts to it inside. You have a little fan, this purple bit, and this kind of fan looking thing. So they go together basically like that, and this stops the wind getting into his belly. So I really like these bottles. I think they're about $17.99 for 2. Wise, I love my Cool Mist humidifier, and I put the baby Obus oil in that, and it's basically a nightlight as well. I really recommend this. I got this on Amazon. That's it there. I love the Nose Frida. It's fantastic for getting out the boogers and congestion. And this is the thermometer we use, the Braun, I think it's Braun is the brand, Thermoscan, and we just get the little caps for that. We also really like this. It's the Clever Mama Dodie little tree thing that you put in the microwave to sterilize the Dodies. I really recommend this as well. And then these little nail clippers from Nuke, the brand Nuke. These are really good. Sorry, there was somebody at the door. This is a great distraction for him. He loves this one. We got given this as a gift. Spins in the middle, and he's mad about it. Loves it. So yeah, that's really him. That's playtime, feeding and sleeping, and he's doing really well. He's got sick twice, just like a little cold that he kind of got over really quick. So he's a strong little, tough little cookie, but he's doing really well. Say hello, Matthew. Say hello. We call him Matthew, even though his name's Matthew. We just seem to say Matthew quite a bit. Matthew, say hello. Oh, he's just interested in the toy. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, I do Snapchat quite a bit. It's Leanne and Keelan. Dolly is my Snapchat name, and I Snapchat quite a bit of like mummy stuff and makeup and beauty and life basically in general, and mummy must-haves, things like that. So if you want to follow me, then follow me on there. And my blog is It's Beauty Life, www.itsbeautylife.com, and that's us. Thanks for watching. Bye.